Can you improve osteoporosis during and or after menopause? Absolutely. Today I'm going to share with you a study from 2018 in Nutrients and how they actually found that you can improve osteoporosis with specific protocols. So let's dive right in. Well, quickly, by the way, I'm Dr. Lori Marvis. I'm a board certified family and lifestyle medicine physician who specializes in helping women and some men, but right now we're focusing on women around menopause improve their health through particular health style and lifestyle interventions. So let's jump right in and how this study showed there are exact protocols on what to eat, how to move, and how much nutrient you need to keep your bones and muscles strong. So, first of all, remember, menopause brings lots of changes to your diet, and including a higher risk of osteoporosis due to the declining queen hormone, the estrogen, right? The great news is you can absolutely improve your bone health with a well planned combination of nutrition, exercise, and some key supplements. So, like I mentioned, there was a study by Agostini and et al. In 2018 in Nutrients that really showed a holistic approach involving vitamin D, calcium supplementation. I'll get to that in a minute and some specifics, protein, and certain types of exercise to really maintain bone density, muscle strength, and overall mobility. That's really important. Overall, reducing the risk of the fractures. Okay, so let's dive right into the exact protocols. Step one. Let's talk about a plant-based nutrition to meet your calcium and protein needs. Now, they didn't specify specifically plant-based nutrition, but when you incorporate plants, you also will get all the calcium and protein you need. But we're going to talk about what specific foods in particular to focus in on. The beautiful thing about a whole food plant-based diet is how that it also helps manage other comorbidities that seem to trail along with menopause, including weight gain, including higher cholesterol, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, and insulin resistance. So right now we're just focusing in on the target of osteoporosis. First of all, you need a daily calcium requirement of 1,200 milligrams. So what would that look like on a full day of plant-based foods? Let's say you had 1 cup of cooked kale. That's 180 milligrams. Half a cup of almonds, 190 milligrams. You'd have a cup of fortified plant milk. Soy in particular would be fantastic, 300 milligrams. You could have 1 cup of calcium set tofu, 350 milligrams. Half a cup of white beans, 90 milligrams, and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. That's 180 milligrams. Total calcium, 1,290. Now, those foods are absolutely a convenient way to hit your daily calcium goal while supporting bone density without the need, one, for any animal-based sources. Remember, fortified products are an excellent backup for that extra calcium. Now, sometimes you may need a very small amount of calcium supplement. I would say I would be hesitant to go over 200 milligrams in a particular dose. If you do require more than that, I would divide those up for various reasons. But again, that's how we can manage the calcium. And you can be flexible in whatever other foods. I'm just giving you an idea of what that might look like. Now let's talk about our daily protein requirements. So this is going to be 1 to 1.2 grams per kilograms of body weight, which I really love. Sometimes I'll even go up to 1.4, especially if you're incorporating the exercises we're going to speak about here in a minute, because you really want to support that muscle growth. So for, let's say, a 60 kilogram woman or 132 pound woman, this translates to 60 to 72 grams of protein per day. And here's how you can do it with plant-based sources. Number one, 1 cup of cooked lentils is 18 grams. 1 cup of cooked quinoa is 8 grams. You do half a cup of tofu, which is 20 grams, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 4 grams, a quarter cup of almonds, 7 grams, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 8 grams, and half a cup of edamame is 10 grams. Total protein, 75 grams. So why does protein matter? Protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass and bone health, especially when combined with resistance training. And of course, that particular food choices, we just will absolutely meet your protein needs with just plant-based foods. Step 2 is the role of vitamin D in bone health, right? So what they recommended is a daily dose of 800 to 1,000 IUs daily. I have found that most folks need around 2,000 IUs to meet that minimum 30 threshold on your labs. So why is vitamin D important? Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and it supports your muscle function. Again, then reducing the risk of falls and fractures. How to get it? Well, of course, do regular exercise in sunlight if possible. And again, you can add in fortified foods or supplements. All sorts of things can occur, especially as we're entering into colder season, if you're at higher latitudes, you may find you require a little bit more. Step 3 is exercise protocol to strengthen bones and muscles. So let's talk about exactly what would be beneficial and why. Number 1, resistance training. You want to build muscle and bone strength, right? Exercise includes squats, lunges, push-ups, and resistant bands 2 to 3 times per week, preferably 3 to 4. But reps and sets, 8 to 12 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets. Why? This builds muscle mass, it strengthens bones, and overall stability. Again, remember the bone is a direct result of it being used and lifting things. So, in the muscle density or the muscle mass increases, so will your bone density. So, very, very important that this is a yin and a yang. So, one gets better, so does the other. So, you just really want to start building that circle of beautiful things. Number 2, another type of exercise you could do to stimulate bone growth is brisk walking, jogging, stair climbing, or dancing. Frequency, minimally 5 days a week. Try to get 30 to 45 minutes per day. And why it matters is these actually stimulate bone formation and improve your cardiovascular health. Again, so important is to look at the holistic piece of this. Number 3 is balance and flexibility exercises, because this will prevent falls and fractures. Okay, so you have build muscles and bone strength, and then you have stimulate bone growth, and then you have the balance and flexibility. That could be yoga, tai chi, balance drills, like let's say single leg stands. And I would do that 2 to 3 times per week. Again, it reduces the risk of falls by improving your balance and coordination. So, what do you want to do? Again, the summary: combining plant-based nutrition, exercise, and supplementation as needed with calcium at 1,200 milligrams, 800 to 1,000 IU of vitamin D, most likely up to 2,000, 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Okay. And there you have it. So if you like this type of information and want to learn more about how to manage menopause, if you like this type of information, please hit subscribe, and I will be happy to see you later on some other topic that will benefit you and your health. Again, as always, I'm so grateful for you for being here, sending joy, love, and gratitude and healing to you and your family. And yes, because we all need more of that in our lives and in this world. So have a good day, everyone.